Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect I am out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations. It's like you. Who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, with another video. Hey, call halayim la Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Call halayim la Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Call halayim la Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Barakatah Yahawah, barakatah Yahawashi, barakatah Yahawah, barakatah Yahawashi, barakatah Yahawah, barakatah Yahawashi, barakatah Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. Whoo! Call halayim la Yahawashi. So yeah, man. Hey, we are living in beautiful times, and the reason I'm feeling pretty nice in the spirit, man, is because, man, the brother just witnessed a chariot, you know, a beautiful chariot in the heavens, man, and also because of the things that we're witnessing, that's the things that are happening around us, man. Just like prophecy said. Everything the Most High spoke is coming to pass, man. No matter what you scoffers and you mockers say, everything that we have been teaching through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh, Yahawashi, beginning with the elders of our apostles and elders, is coming to pass, man. Everything. Why? It's because the Most High is faithful. The Most High didn't speak these words in vain. Matter of fact, let's get a few on that real quick, man. Isaiah 55:11, it says what? So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So where can we find the word of the Most High that he spoke forth out of his mouth? You see, and gave it to his holy prophets to write down. We can find it here in the Bible, man. And everything the Most High said will be happening is happening. The mysteries that have been hid from generation, that is not made known unto his saints, beginning with who? The prophets, man. Everything is happening just like Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi said, man. This fourth beast is on his last legs. You see, staggering through the earth, ready to be taken out. You people in the earth have no fucking idea what's happening around you. And this is why when we go places, man, I'm smirking and smiling, man. Because these people are in a complete state of oblivion, not having an idea of what the fuck is going on. They don't see what's happening, man. And we're telling them, and they don't believe it. And the thing is, it's happening right in front of them. Just like Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi said, man. Let's get another one. Isaiah. Hey, call halayim la Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Isaiah 46, real quick. We're going to start right here. Isaiah 46:8, it says what? Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old. For I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning. Declaring the end from the beginning. And what's the end? Esau is the end. And Jacob is the beginning. Hey, come on, man. Esau, so it was already declared from the beginning what Esau's end was going to be. It was already declared from the beginning who was going to come into power after Esau, and how and what it was going to take for Esau's demise and for the rise and establishment of the kingdom of heaven under Yahawashi and 144,000. All that was already declared before the creation of the world, man. Declaring the end from the beginning. And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And that's exactly what Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi is doing in the earth. He is doing his pleasure. He's doing everything he said he would do. And you scoffers and you mockers and you shit talkers, there's nothing you can do to stop it. All you can continue to do is move forward in your unbelief, because you refuse to believe the words of this book, man. But we've been telling you. Let's go to Isaiah 24, because as you look into the earth, you see the Most High is causing all type of calamities to happen, especially here in the land of America, man. You see, it's going to be even worse in this place than any other place in the world, because the Most High has it out for America and the inhabitants thereof, man. So we're going to start here in Isaiah 24:4. It says what? The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. And that's what we see happening. You see? The inhabitants of the earth are in a complete state of mourning, man. It's because of the rulership. It's because the wicked is bearing rule. And as it tells you in Proverbs, let's get that real quick. 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And that's something we don't see happening. Letting us know that the righteous are not in authority. The righteous are not the ones who are ruling the earth. But what is it going to say? But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And this is what you see happening. The people are mourning, man. Therefore, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, you got these elites that's pushing forth more draconian measures. You see, which is making you people's life a fucking living hell. They're destroying your food supply. They're talking about walking you into this new world order, this digital society, ran and founded upon that tag. You see? You are under threat. Your children are under threat. Your family structure is under threat. They're talking about moving in with great violence to take away your weapons, so forth and so on. They're devaluing your monetary means or your dollar. It's all because the wicked are bearing rule, man. You people are in a complete state of mourning. You're not living happy lives here in the world. You go to work for the majority of the day, go home, spend 2-3 hours with your family, go to sleep to get your ass back up to go to work in the morning, man. That's not life. And it's just a whole host of things that you people suffer on a daily basis, man. But you want to put on this facade as if you're happy. You people are in a complete state of mourning, man. You're miserable. You see? Even more so now on these last days. And we're here to tell you through the spirit and power of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi, it only gets worse. You see? As it is written. So back in Proverbs 24:4, it says what? The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And this is why you see the earth and the people in the condition that they're in today, man. It's because they completely have said, to hell with the Most High, we're going to do it our way. We're going to do it according to our understanding. You see? That's what the elites are saying first and foremost, and they have the whole entire planet Earth following after their wicked vibration, man. Which is causing everything to be thrown off course. You see? Everything is out of order, man. From the family structure to the gender roles, your food is off, your water is off, your air is off. It's everything that you interact with on a daily basis is polluted in some shape, form, or fashion, man. And that's all because what? The elite of this world, the elite of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, have done away with the ordinances of the Most High, and they're trying to run the earth according to their ordinances. And nothing is coming forth from that except for wickedness, perverseness, and filth, man. This is why your sons are fucking rainbowed out. Your daughters are slutted out. You see? Your wife is an adulteress. Your bodies are fucked up because you're eating abominable meats. Your minds are gone because you're following after these false idols. All this is because the wicked are bearing rule, man. So since that wicked vibration is in the earth, it's causing everything else to be thrown off course, man. Let me see. I think that's another precept. Yep, Psalms 82:5. It says what? Damn, what was I at? Psalms 82, it started at 4. It says what? Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. And this is what we're praying to the Lord to do for us every day, man. To help us and save us from our enemies, the Edomites, man. The elite of the nation of Edom. You see? What does verse 5 say about the wicked? They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. And this is the type of lifestyle that Esau pushes to the world, man. That fucking do as thou wilt spirit. That's the spirit that has completely engulfed the earth. Do as thou wilt. Do whatever you want to do. Thou shalt not surely die. Do whatever. And that's a spirit of darkness, man. It says what? And because you walk in that spirit, because you walk on in darkness, it says what? All the foundations of the earth are out of course. So everything has been thrown off track because of this wicked vibration that Esau is promoting and exalting in the earth, man. You see? And you people love to have it so. You people don't care. But verse 5 goes on to verse 6. It says what? Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And that's what this is going to result in, man. Great destruction coming, being unleashed in the earth, especially here in the land of America, because we always talk about America being completely decimated by nuclear fire. But let's not forget, you're going to have other areas in the earth that's going to be hit by nuclear missiles as well, man, as a punishment from the Lord. But the main destruction is going to take place here in the land of America, man. Babylon the Great. Why? Because this place is going to suffer the same fate as Sodom and Gomorrah for all the wickedness that goes on here. Man, the brother went to go grab some food earlier, man. And as we're walking out of the door, a fucking dude dressed up like a woman walks into the door, man. Walks into the place. One of the many reasons the Most High is going to torch this fucking place. Verse 7 said, Salaki. Verse 7 says what? The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. So all the partying and bullshit is slowly coming to an end. Now you're still able to go out here and do this somewhat, but guess what? As we move closer and closer to Esau trying to bring in this new world order, all this shit that you're doing, the partying and the celebrating, so forth and so on, hey, he's going to put a clamp on that shit. And that's according to prophecy, man, because these are the times we're entering into. Verse 9 says what? They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Because what? You go out here, you drink your cares away, all the shit you went through the week. You go out here to party and have a few drinks to try to forget it. But guess what? The times we're coming into are going to be so fucking chaotic and perilous that strong drink is not going to help you escape from the dangers or the reality that's about to befall you, man. All you people that's walking around here as if nothing is going on, as if all this shit is just going to go back to normal, you're about to be hit with the greatest reality check the world has ever seen, man. And nothing you do, you see, no matter how high you try to get, no matter how fucking drunk you try to get, you're not going to be able to escape these judgments that Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is about to unleash upon this place, man. You see? Verse 10 says what? The city of confusion is broken down. What's the city of confusion? This is talking about America, because everywhere you fucking look in this place, it's nothing but confusion. Where you got fucking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds talking about they want to change their gender, man. That's fucking confusion. And it doesn't just stop there, man. America has a whole laundry list of shit that it does to have you people's mind in a state of confusion. That everything that this place does is completely against YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. So that's why the Most High is about to unleash these calamities upon this planet Earth, especially here in the land of America. Verse 10, Isaiah 24:10 says what? The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. And that's the times we're coming into, man. All this ripping and running in the streets. Motherfuckers, all they live to do is fucking party. All that shit is coming to an end, man. Can't you see it? You just had a fucking chicken factory burned down. Why? Because the elites commissioned that so they can starve you people out. You just had a fucking train be derailed a week ago. Why? Because the elite don't want you to have any food so they can starve you out. They're euthanizing your fucking chickens. They're euthanizing your cattle, your pigs, animals that you're not supposed to be eating anyway. They're destroying your eggs. They're destroying your crops. They're destroying fucking vats, gigantic vats of dairy and milk. Why? It's because they're starving you people out so you can bend the knee, so you can be walked into this new system, man. And you people cannot see it. You can't even imagine it happening. Because I've talked to some of you. You don't consider that these things are about to happen. You don't consider it. Verse 11 says what? There's a cry for wine in the streets. And I ain't talking about no literal wine, man. It's talking about this spiritual wine. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, because in that time, it's going to be a famine of the word. Ain't going to be no men of the Lord on the highways and byways every week trying to preach to you. Ain't going to be no more putting up videos. You see? The privilege of you being able to hear these words each and every day spoken by the men of the Lord through the Holy Spirit of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi is going to be taken from you. And you're going to have to fend for yourself, man. You're going to be looking for the answers, and they're going to be nowhere to be found because what? You took this for granted. You played with it. You thought you had all the time in the world to come back and turn to the Lord, man. But you don't. And you're going to see in that day. Isaiah 24:11 says what? There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, man. Once again, ripping and running the streets. Walking by the prophets, talking shit, just living your life, not having a care in the world. Not even considering what we're telling you, man. You see? That happy-go-lucky, do as thou wilt spirit is going to be darkened in that day. It says what? The mirth of the land is gone. You see that? All these things that you enjoy on a daily basis, your little freedoms that you got to be able to move about as you want to move about, it's all going to be taken away from you, man. It's all going to be taken away from you. You see? And this is something that doesn't even cross you people's minds that is going to happen. You don't even take a second thought toward these things that we tell you. But you're going to see in that day. Let's get this. Oh, let me see. You know why? I know why. That's why. This is Matthew chapter 24 and 36. It says what? Matthew 24 and 36, it says, matter of fact, let's do this. Second Peter chapter 3 verse 10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. And that day is fastly approaching, man. This is why we see all these things happening in the earth the way they're happening. Because what? The Most High is about to send his only begotten son, Yahawashi, back to finish off America, man. But before that happens, all hell is going to break loose here. All in its beginning. Famines is already happening, man. Pestilence are gripping the earth. The death rate is rising, man. I know in the last couple of days, brothers been sending articles to the group chat. 10 people here, 15 people here, 100 people here dead, receiving judgment. And it's going to continue to ramp up. The wars and rumors of wars, the signs in the heavens, these are all things Yahawashi told us to look for. So we can measure the time to his second coming, man. See, the true believers, we're watching for these things, but for everyone outside of that small circle, the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night unto you, because you're not watching. You're not watching. You're not praying for it to come. So it's going to catch you people off guard, man. And Lord willing, the Most High keeps the Spirit upon us so we can continue to watch and stay fervent and stay tapped into the Spirit. So we won't be caught unawares, man. So it says what? 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. What does that go into? That goes into those missiles being shot off and causing that great destruction here in the land of America, melting everything in sight. You see? From the Rocky Mountains to the Smoky Mountains to all the land in between, man. Melted by way of thermonuclear fire. All the cars, all the fucking, these gigantic fucking coliseums all throughout this country. Everything, every blade of grass, every rock or whatever it may be, is going to be completely destroyed by way of fire. Hey, every person outside of the remnant is going to be melted by way of fire, man. Your body is made up of elements, if you forgot. And it says, what about the elements? And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. You see that? It says what? The earth also and the works therein that are therein shall be burned up. So this is what's coming, man. And we've been telling you. We've been telling you. And all you've done is scoff and mock, just like it said what happened in the last days. So you're fulfilling a lot. But we're here to just give you the warning, give you the message. And to tell you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to repent. Because if you don't, you're going to be caught up in this destruction that's coming to America. You see? This is what's coming, man. And to all of you who are not watching, this is what is about to befall you. Matthew 24 and 37. Just like during the times of Noah, they was basically scoffing and mocking him until it started raining. The same thing is going to happen in this time. You're going to continue to scoff and to mock and to talk shit and to try to murder the prophets. You see, you're going to continue on in that wicked ass spirit. And one day you're going to look up and ICB and warheads are going to be raining down upon your head, man. You ain't got to believe it. Just like you didn't believe it was going to rain during the time of Noah. And your ass about to be caught in the rain again. Matthew 24:37 says what? But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. As what? As a thief in the night. It's going to come unexpectedly, man. You see? Especially for you who are not watching. 38 says what? For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah went into the ark. And this is the same spirit that you're in right now. You're in that same fucking spirit right now. Doing whatever you want to do, not even considering what we're telling you. Just like when Moses was telling you it was going to rain, it was going to rain, it was going to rain. You didn't take heed then. You see? And when it came, you was caught out there, left, you see, to try to fend for yourself. And the Most High drowned your ass, man. See, this time he going to do it with fire. The Most High is about to drench you people of America in thermonuclear fire, man. It says what? Matthew 24:38, for as in the days of Noah, that were before the flood, Salakia, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came, and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And this is what's about to happen in these last days. And we see everything leading up to this point. Just like Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi said, man. Everything is happening and playing out all according to the Most High's will. Next up on the list, the complete draconian takeover of America and the rest of the planet Earth. Lockdowns, food shortages leading to famine, chaos and destruction in the streets, people rising up against each other, sword in hand, civil war taking place. You see, all hell is about to break loose, man. But you don't hear us, and you don't care. You see? But the thing is, these prophecies are going to be on your ass before you know it. And they already are. You see? They already are. And it's too late for a lot of you, man. So all of you who are sitting behind these computer screens or mobile devices that's listening to these videos, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it's time to repent and believe upon the Lord Yahawashi, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. But before that can be ushered in, a great destruction has to befall the land of America, and we're in the beginning processes or stages of that, man. It only gets worse from here. Thus saith Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi bahasham qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Le'akim out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi has created us to do. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wah, and Bob, Ball.